All right, according to the GoPro, tonight's matchup is Fergus Falls against Lightning. Both teams haven't pulled a victory yet. However, Fergus Falls has taken on 6 points against the Duluth East and 5 against Armstrong Cooper, if memory serves me correctly. Starting at the bat, we got Gerhardt, Kilmer, Carr, Dauber, and Kess out on the ice. 15 minutes on the board. Pass up to Kess, just bounced off his stick, and Fergus Falls is going to have an offsides as they were entering the zone just before they cleared it. I'd zoom in just a little bit here. Hopefully we're coming in loud and clear. No issues with the mic tonight. Let's hope. If not, let us know. Moroni coming out, trying to push it through, but Fergus Falls coming into the zone. Good stick, dumps it in. Peterson trying to redirect it. Kilmer picking it up. Moroni battling, and Dauber is able to successfully take it out behind the net. He puts it up, clears the zone. Evanson off to the races, trying to catch up with Sioux Falls. Good maneuver around. Sioux Falls able to clear the zone. Got Horton in front of them. And they opt to dump it in. Picking it up behind the net, Sioux Falls, as they're trying to change up their lines. Good D, preventing anything from going on. They pass it back to the blue line. He's going to enter in the top circle, but gets deflected by Horton and Carr. Carr knocks it loose on the side. He's got one alongside with him. Good stick on defense from Sioux Falls. Knocks it off. Carr's going to elect to dump it behind the net. That's trying to battle it. Gets a good stick on it, but Sioux Falls still maintaining control. They exit the zone. Carr helps out. Sioux Falls entering the zone. They got a few. They're going to take a shot. Didn't see where it ended, but did not make it to the tendy. Lightning push around the side. Evanson's, I think, got an equipment malfunction. He's heading to the bench as the shot goes on goal, goes wide. Moroni comes out for him. Sioux Falls is going to pass it back. Top center, nobody in front of him. Good stick maneuver from Carr, but Sioux Falls is able to pick it up. Kess gets a stick on it. He pushes it up to Carr. Just off the stick. Carr's still with it. Carr's going to pass it back. Kess is there, puts one on, and saved by the tendy. Thank you, Jesse, for letting me know sound is working good. A little gun shy after the first round. Moroni, Evanson, and Butcher up on forwards. Dauber and Kilmer on the back. Moroni pushes it off back to Dauber. Dauber's going to take a shot. Loose change out front. Moroni tries to deflect, and Sioux Falls gets a good stick on it, but Kilmer there to keep it in. Moroni going to the sin bin for something. 12:24. Anybody see anything? No. All right. Unknown penalty at 12:24, minute 30 on the board. This puts us in an Emily Sand and Gravel penalty kill. Sioux Falls approaching the net. Gloved by Peterson. Carr taking the drop, pushing it back to Horton. Carr trying to clear the zone. Good stick from Sioux Falls. They keep it in play. They're going to take one and push it out towards the net. Peterson deflects it to the corner. Pushing back to the blue line. Hard shot just goes wide. Horton trying to be there first. The puck does so. He pushes it up. Hits Kess. Kess and Carr. Trying to push it over to Carr. Unable to make it there as Sioux Falls picks up, but they leave it behind. Carr's going to pick it up in the corner. Kess out and out in front. Carr pushing it back wisely to Christensen back on the D. Just fans off his stick. Horton's off to the races, trying to prevent anything from getting off. And they are going to put one in, looks like the 5-hole from Peterson. Sioux Falls first on the board with 1, Lightning 0 at 11:27. Moroni opts to push it in deep. Butcher off to the races, try to meet him. But Sioux Falls is able to collect behind the net. Sioux Falls skating around with it. Entering through the zone. Gets past Dauber, takes a shot. Saved by Peterson, and Peterson elects to cover. Sioux Falls taking the lead off the drop, pushing out front, looking for a centering pass. Just went through the crease. They put it behind the net. A little too much sauce is going to exit the zone, but Sioux Falls is going to take up and pick it up back at the blue line. Moroni picks it up. He's going to dump it in. Sioux Falls picking it up back in the end of their zone. Good stick with Moroni, kept it in, but Sioux Falls robs it from him. Sioux Falls trying to dump it in. Doing so. Evanson pushing it up to Moroni. Moroni pushing it up. Line change here for the Lightning. Sioux Falls coming in strong. And they will put one in. Far left side of Peterson, putting number 2 on the board at 10:07. Sioux Falls up 2, Lightning 0. Kess, great stick, knocks it off. Hogue keeps it in, pushes it deep in. Sioux Falls trying to clear the zone. Horton keeps it in. Kess moves it away from Sioux Falls, but they're there to pick it up. Trying to put one on net, but a good Sioux Falls stick puts it behind the net, and they're going to be able to collect it. Skating out of the zone, good stick by Carr. Push it over to Kess, and Kess dumps it in. Sioux Falls skating up with it. Looking for a one-timer out front and just missed their mark. Hogue pushes it out. Icing waved off as Sioux Falls was able to put a stick on it. Carr coming up to meet with them, but they're able to push it up. Probably a little too much sauce. Icing being gonna call, then there is on Sioux Falls at 8:54. .854 left in the first. Lightning down 0-2. Kilmer reaching for the puck, but Sioux Falls is able to get to it first. They knock it out. They're entering the zone. Gonna see a shot on goal here. Peterson kicks, saves, pushes it away. Sioux Falls still trying to get to it. Goes through the crease a couple times and no goal. Kilmer trying to push it back to Butcher. Kilmer trying to push it out. Unable to do so as blue line grabbed it up. Pass up, and they are going to put one more up. Sioux Falls Stampede is up at 3, Lightning at 0. Oh. Good stick on Dauber. But Sioux Falls entering the zone. Good stick by Horton. Prevents that shot from getting off. Sioux Falls centering option. We'll see another shot. Saved by Peterson. Kess picking it up. Skating out with the zone. He's got 3 with him. Sioux Falls passing out. Going to try the pressure him, but he's maintained control. I'm going to put one more up. Gunner dumping it up. Sioux Falls passing it back and forth. Good centering option. Just bounced off the stick of Sioux Falls. They're able to pick it back up in the corner. Kilmer tying up his man. A little back and forth game. Oops, sorry. Missing the centering option on that. Shot on goal saved by Peterson. Cleanup action, Sioux Falls for number 5. Shot goes behind the net, picked up by Lightning. Trying to clear the zone. They get a good clear as it just bounced off the stick of Sioux Falls. 6:47 left in the first period. And Lightning is down 0-5. Sioux Falls entering back in. Back on top of the circle is going to take a shot. Just fans on the shot. Evanson battling out in the corner. Tries to dump it. Might have hit a stick. Bounce back in. Carr battling it out, but Sioux Falls maintaining possession and control except for now. Evanson trying to skate it out, does so. And Sioux Falls is going to elect to dump it back in. Round of the boards, exiting the zone. Sioux Falls takes up already. Sioux Falls puts one more in. Lightning 0. Sioux Falls 6. 5:53. I think the refs are calling for running time until the Lightning can get one on the board. Running time is started. Lightning needs to close that deficit by 1, get it close to under 6 goals to buy some more time. Sioux Falls lost it just as they're entering the zone. And they're going to dump it in. Kilmer trying to get it. Around the boards. Post's going to pick it up. Nope. That's it for Moroni. Moroni tries to get it over to Kess. Unable to do so. Kilmer back to Moroni. Offside's been called on Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls entering the zone, takes a shot, just goes over the shoulder of Peterson behind the net. Evanson battling it out. Good stick on from Carr. Carr skating out with it. Able to skate by one. We're going to see Carr going in the sin bin. 4:09 left on the first. It's going to put us on an Emily Sand and Gravel penalty kill. Sioux Falls taking a shot, just goes wide. Around in the corner, Sioux Falls able to find it and pick it up. Sioux Falls finding the back of the blue line, passing back and forth. Takes a shot, didn't make it to the net. Peterson sits on it. I did stop the clock, 3:27. Might be stopping it for penalties. Sioux Falls taking a shot, saved by Peterson. Nope, they're running the clock again. Peterson pushes it out to the corner. Gearhart battling out, trying to get to the corner. Sioux Falls able to pick it up, but Moroni's right there. Sioux Falls taking a shot, goes wide. Sioux Falls picking it back up along the corner. Sioux Falls looking for a one-timer out in front of the crease, not able to execute. They're picking it up behind the net. Shot saved by Peterson. Another shot gloved. Nope, sorry. Still loose puck. Moroni picking it up in the corner. Sorry, that's not Moroni, that's Carr. Sioux Falls grabs the puck in their zone, entering back in the Northern Lake zone. Butcher tries to keep some defensive going on. They pass it back. Loose puck still up front. Dauber pushing it up. Here comes Horton. He's got two in front of him. Pushed it through the legs of one, but Sioux Falls is able to collect it. Push it in the corner. Carr gets a good stick on it, puts a shot on Tendy, and Tendy decides to cover. Minute 30 remaining, Lightning down 0-6 with running time in the first. Off the face-off, bouncing puck, Sioux Falls able to find it and take off with it. Good stick from Christensen, pushes it over to the side. Sioux Falls elects to dump it in behind the net. They're pushing it back to the blue line. Blue line stepping up, taking a shot, hits Ani. Sticking with it. They're passing it back to the blue line. Hogue almost intercepts it. Carr pushing up to Hogue. Hogue rounds the boards, gets back to the blue line. Slow roller, almost went in, but just went to the wide side. 30 seconds remaining in the first period. They're trying to get it out. Hogue battling it, trying to get it clear. Sioux Falls already ready to take up though. Carr elects to dump it over. No icing. Sioux Falls passing it up. Lightning take the man off the puck, and that's going to be the end of the first period. Lightning down 0-6 as the end of the first comes into play. Again, no zamming of the ices. We'll be right back into it. All right, start of period 2. Moroni taking the drop, trying to push it back. If it does so, pushes it to Butcher. Butcher tries to push it up, but intercepted by Sioux Falls. Moroni elects to put one on net. Then he puts the stick down, pushes it over to the side. Sioux Falls picking it up. They're skating out with it. Evanson trying to push it up. Offsides on Sioux Falls. Carr coming out for the drop. Got Evanson and Kess on the sides. Clear from the Lightning, but a little too much sauce is going to be an icing call from the Lightning. Bringing it back into the Lightning's defensive end. Sioux Falls taking a shot, saved by Peterson. The Lightning. Kane trying to clear the zone. Sioux Falls dumps it up. Horton finds it, trying to push it up towards the blue line. Sioux Falls finds it as well. Looking for a one-timer, unable to get that shot off. Lightning clears it. Icing for the Lightning, though. Moroni picking it up, playing around with it. He's going to see something. Dumping it over. And gets a clear. Moroni pushing it up. He's got one to contend with. Winds up, takes a shot, goes wide of the net. Back to the line. Kilmer's going to pick it up. Just bounces off his stick. Pushes it back. Moroni looking to change. No offsides as it was close. And offsides. Carr coming up for the drop, pushing it back. Lightning take it. Oh, Lightning trying to take up. Offside's being called on Kess.
Oh yeah, those are hard. I'm gonna let it die until I clear it.
Carr coming in. Good stick from Sioux Falls. Prevents that shot from getting off. Offsides on Sioux Falls. $9:50 left in the second period. Lightning down 0-6. Sioux Falls dumping it in. Horton picking it up. Trying to get it clear, but Sioux Falls entering the zone, picking. And they're trying to approach, but good clear from Butcher. Good stick on from Ani, prevents the play from getting off. But from the blue line, Sioux Falls takes a shot. Takes Gearhart out. Good deflection from Gearhart. Right along the boards, it's cleared. Butcher using the boards to try to clear it up. Nice and waved off. Lightning trying to change up real quick. Sioux Falls coming in. Putting it in the middle top. Good stick from Kess, bounces it over. He's off to the races, but Sioux Falls there to pick it up right at neutral ice at the red line. They're going to dump it in. Moroni picking it up. Ethan lays down, puts it one save, and puts it off in the corner. Sioux Falls run into Ani, Carr, and Moroni. Pushing it back to the blue line, Sioux Falls does. Other side. They're going to call Moroni for checking. It's going to put us on an Emily Santa Gravel penalty kill with Moroni going to the box for the second time. Heavy defense expected for the boys. They did stop the clock, waiting to put the minute and a half on the board. There he is, minute and a half for number 18. Serving in the sin bin. Butcher gets a clear, pushes it up. Good bounce. But Sioux Falls off to the races and picked it up before Butcher could get to it. Christensen breaking up the play. Sioux Falls trying to push it back to the blue line. Kane trying to keep it in play. Sioux Falls entering the zone. Pushes one up front. Misses their man. Let's get that corner. Sioux Falls taking it out of the zone. Corner. Looking for centering option. Glove save by Peterson. .6:30 left on the clock for second period. Again, running clock. Moroni coming out of the sin bin. Lightning back at full strength. Covered by Peterson. Shot on goal from Sioux Falls, saved by Peterson. Another shot covered by Peterson. No icing. Looks like it's going to be a holding. For Sioux Falls. That's going to put us on a Buster's Masonry power play. Parents not too happy that one going in the sin bin with a 0-6 lead. Number 8 goes in for 130. Sioux Falls skating out with it. Coming up strong. Takes a shot and loose change. That's going to put number 7 up, shorthanded. Carr in the sin bin for a minute and a half. Sioux Falls coming into the zone. Just trying to keep up with them. Through the crease, Sioux Falls passes it, missed their man. Good kick save from Peterson, knocks it out. Kuphal blows a tire. Only pushing it back in the corner. Good stick on from Horton. A little too much sauce on from Kess, and that's going to be an icing on Northern Lakes Lightning. Just over 3 minutes remaining of the second period. 20 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Sioux Falls maintaining control. This pass comes back out beyond the line. We're going to dump it back. Ani pushing it over to Evanson. Evanson gets it clear. And Sioux Falls dumping it back. Ani going to be the first one there. Tries to push it out, hits the skate of Sioux Falls. Pass up from Sioux Falls, hits off the skate. Butcher just misses it. And Sioux Falls turns it over. Evanson using the board, trying to get out. Oh, little collision. Good skate from Carr. Runs a pass. Sioux Falls coming to the net. And they will put one in. Zero to 8, minute 20. Kess grabs it. This handle puck from Sioux Falls, takes a shot. Good deflection off the defense. Keeps it from getting on net. Sioux Falls grabbing it and skating out with it. Kess trying to hang him up. Sioux Falls just fans on their stick maneuvering, but still maintaining control. Back by the blue line. Kess elects to dump it in. Hogue racing off. Horn pushes up the Butcher. Butcher over to Moroni. Moroni takes a shot and saved by the Tendy. That's going to be the end of the second. 0 to 8. One more period of hockey to go. One more period of hockey here. We should know by the end of tonight what time we play tomorrow. So check Facebook, we'll post an update, check with your loved ones, and we'll tell you what time to tune in. taking the drop. He's got Kess along with him and Butcher. Kilmer grabs the puck as entering the zone. Moroni keeping pressure. Good stick from Kilmer. Kilmer wants to take it to the house. Sioux Falls able to collect it, take it out. Kess trying to push it up. Sioux Falls there looking for a centering option, gets deflected by their own, and Peterson covers. Might have been a favored whistle. .14 minutes on the clock left for the period 3. Bounce the puck. On, he pushes it out. Sioux Falls first there to grab it. Falls entering the zone, blowing some tires. Pass just missed their man. Back to the blue line. Takes a shot, saved by Peterson. Falls winning the net, and they are going to put one top side of the net. And that's going to be number 9 for Sioux Falls. Good stick, blows it out. Sioux Falls having to take up. And we're trying to get to there. Sioux Falls gets it in. Horton battling it. Sioux Falls stick handling it. Takes a shot, goes high. Looking to clear out the loose change, do so, but another shot hits off their own player. Goes far corner. Falls running their own. Then we're going to push it up. Hits Moroni. He's got one. Dumps it. .11 minutes remaining in the third. Gets a stick on it and dumps it. Good passes by Sioux Falls. They're coming in and taking a shot. Pad save by Peterson. Takes another shot. Saved by Peterson. He's going to cover. Falls pushing over the corner. Benda keeping some pressure. Loose change out front, just missed the net as they tried to clean it up. Benda picking it up, pushed up to Moroni. Moroni, a little too much. No icing, calling for a tip. Moroni pushing the puck away. Back to the blue line. Other side, no traffic out front. Gonna take a shot, and they will put number 10 in. Sioux Falls coming in. Dauber picking it up, trying to get it clear, does so. Butcher coming in and cause some interference. Carr's got it, but he's got two in front of him. Carr entering the zone, pushing it over. Butcher tries to get to it, just missed it. Horton keeps a good bounce out of play. $7:40 remaining of the game. Post Moroni and Kess. Christensen and Kilmer back on D. Sioux Falls passes it up. Kilmer trying to cause some interference, and shot goes wide. Christensen trying to pick it up. Moroni's there along the boards. Moroni puts a little too much sauce on it, and goaltender decides to play it. Post causing some interference, and Kess almost puts one in. That will be nicing. $6:20 remaining in the game. Carr picking up behind the net. Sioux Falls coming in with it. Number 11. Sioux Falls entering the zone. Good pressure by Kilmer. Tries to get it clear, but hits the ref's foot. Moroni skating up with it. Pass it over to Kess. Kess takes a shot. Saved by the Tendy. .420 left in the game. Butcher gets a good stick on it. Passing it up, Sioux Falls going to take another shot. Stick save by Peterson. Back to the blue line. Sioux Falls is going to pass it. Sioux Falls electing to push it along the boards, back to the corner. Near circle, pushes it back to the blue line. The other side of the blue line takes a shot, looking for a one-timer, I think. It's going to be a clear for Sioux Falls with 3:15 left. Good stick on from Horton, knocks it over in the corner. No icing. Nope. Kess trying to keep some pressure. Pushing up alongside. Shot saved by Peterson. .230 left of the game. And it gets a good shin pad on it. Falls entering the zone. Takes a shot, goes behind the net. Kilmer there to pick it up. Sioux Falls picking up behind the net. Passing back to the blue line. Good stick, knocks it out of the zone. Falls hitting their man, neutral ice. Entering the zone. Takes a shot, hits the backside of the net. Quickly picked back up. Tries to hit far circle. Pushing it back to the blue line. Moroni knocks it off. Under a minute of game left. Sioux Falls will put one more in for goal number 12. Under 30 seconds remaining. We might see one more drop. Final drop, 15 seconds. Moroni trying to push it over to Kess, but that's going to be a little too late. And that's going to be the game. And the game 0-12. We got We're getting up, doing all right. So again, we'll post on Facebook, check in with your loved ones here. I believe we got one game tomorrow sometime. All right, thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you sometime tomorrow.